What's good, y'all? Kabeh here again to do another video, another simple breakdown, continuing our tradition, our weekly tradition. So today I have this sample, which is pretty cool because it's basically just guitar and vocals, and I wanted to go through how I recorded this guitar and how I did the melodies for it and the vocals and stuff. And this is basically it. Keep in mind I just switched computers. I'm on a new Mac, so a couple of my plugins, they're not loading here, but we can definitely get the picture of what this is about. And let's first of all preview this, see what we're working with, and then we can go ahead and break this down. So yeah, let's do this. Nice. So one thing that I just realized right now when I was reviewing this is that I don't have any of the tuning plugins on my vocals here that I used. So what I heard was the rough vocals, but I'm gonna play the actual sample on top of the screen recording. So for y'all heard the actual sample. So I'm afraid that I won't be able to show what I did with those, but we can take a look on all of the other stuff. So okay, this started with some chords. I played this on the acoustic guitar that I have right there, and I randomly just picked it up and started playing some chords. I thought they were cool, so I pulled up the microphone and started recording them. They're pretty basic open strings, open chords. So this is what they sound like. So yeah, this is basically what they sound like. I did the old trick that everyone knows of tracking it 2 times. So I have one recording just for the left side that I pan all the way to the left side, and another one to the right, and that's basically what we have here. So yeah, I did these guitars, and it's crazy because I don't know if I did that right now, but this is only 35. I don't remember if this was intentional for some reason, but yeah, that's what I did apparently. So after I did this, I started to play some melodies on top of it, and this is actually really cool. So let's take a look on. Let's hear this top melodies. Okay, this is really cool because I remember that I was trying to play a top line on top of this, like a melody, a cool melody, but I wasn't like coming up with anything. This is the original recording apparently. I don't know how long it goes, but it's a lot of fuck ups. These, yeah, a couple of these actually made the cut, but and it kind of just goes. It's like, yeah, this big recording. But what I did, which is pretty cool, I think is really cool, is that I chopped up that recording with on like on an individual level, like note per note, and I did basically a different melody on top of those chords by just basically chopping up the notes that I had. So all of that recording stuff that we just listened to became this. And these like noises, like right here and right here, and like this sound of me like picking up the guitar or whatever, or like this type of stuff, that I left this in here intentionally to give it more of a texture to it. And I like the choppiness of it, like all of this really like chopped. I like that. Another thing which is pretty cool is that I grabbed this Nami one shot basically, and I used this to create a counter melody on top of what I did. So this is how it sounds on top of my actual guitar playing. I think this is really cool. I think it gives it a different like character to it. The way I did this was basically just grabbing this one shots, these chops, chopping it up and reversing and like changing the pitch to make the melody that I wanted to make. So I think this is a interesting guitar top line. This sample is actually pretty simple. So we have this guitar and this top line thing. We have this chimes here too. Let's see what these are. Just like a texture type of thing. On top of this, we have this percussion. I'm pretty sure this is from Hug. This is crazy, crazy percussion. It gives it carries the sample. So yeah, this percussion sound, and for textures, this is what I did. I grabbed this again Nami texture. Put it on in key. I grabbed this thing and this thing. And like I don't have any of the plugins right here on here. I wish I could show a little more on the mixing. A lot of it is missing, but this is basically what I did, just like searching for one shots and little accents and little things that I could put to add more of a natural feel, more of a character, and make it sound less just like a guitar and a percussion, and make it feel more alive. So this is what I did for that texture accent part. I wish I could show the vocals, but they're literally dry, so there's no point in showing those. But the way that I did this, and y'all can see this is a harmony, was basically I just pulled up this microphone. And one of the best things that I did like this year for my setup, I already had this microphone. I just bought this like crane type of thing that I have on my desk. So this microphone is just sitting here all day, every day. I have my interface here. So whenever I have a melody that I want to record, I don't have to go through like my phone and like record on the voice memo and stuff. I can just pull up the microphone and the headphones and just record like a bunch of takes. I know that for me to get those 3 takes to work with each other, I'm not a singer, of course. It took a bunch of tries, so I think it's easier to do through the than using like the voice memo on the iPhone and stuff. So yeah, this is what I did for the vocals. I wish I could show more of it here. And the mixing uses the Vox chain. I think it is on Nirvana. So at this part, I add this guitar reverse things. This is basically just that same part, that same guitar, but like chopped up and reversed in a couple of moments. I think it has a nice rhythm to it, and it gives this different character, like this new thing that I can add, and I didn't had to play a new melody, like introduce a completely new melody. So I think this is a good way to add stuff to your samples. And I dropped the percussion here, and I think this is basically it. It's just this repeating melody that I did here with the chops and the one shot. This chimes, these textures, I think they play a big part on the sample. The percussion plays a big part on the sample. This is not a lot about this sample in specific. It's not about how many sounds I have here. It's not that many sounds. Like if you count all the guitars as one sound in the top line, then the percussion and the vocals, that's like 4 different sounds that we have here. But I think that all those sounds, they fit into each other like in a pretty good way. They all share the same characteristics and the same colors. So I think that this makes it work. And again, I'm not a guitar player. These are simple chords. I don't remember which chords they are, but they are like simple chords, open chords, to like those pop chords that you learn when you're beginning to learn guitar. So if you have a guitar laying around like I do, pick it up and like try some stuff. Sometimes you can just literally play one note and like use that one note as a one shot and give your sample like a completely different vibe. So yeah, this is basically it for this sample. I really appreciate you guys watching until right now. Follow me on Instagram, check out my packs on Outofideas, everything is on there. Follow me on Twitter and like subscribe and like and all that stuff, and we'll see each other next week on another video. So thank you so much, and bye.